This, That, and the Other. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. This, That, and the Other by Hilaire Belloc. Section 13, Chapter 11 concluded. Mr. Foley sold 30 copies of his book, gave away 74, and lent 2. The publisher assured him that books like that did not have a large immediate sale as the novel did. They had a slow, steady sale. It was about the middle of May that the publisher assured him of this. In June, the solicitors of a professor at Yale, acting for the learned man in this country, threatened an action concerning a passage in the book which was based entirely upon the professor's copyright work. Mr. Foley admitted his high indebtedness to the professor and wore a troubled look for days. He had always thought it quite legitimate in the world of art to use another person's work if one acknowledged it. At last the thing was settled out of court for quite a small sum, 150 or 200 pounds or something like that. Then everything was quiet and the sales went very slowly. He only sold a half dozen all the rest of the summer. In the autumn, the publisher wrote him a note asking whether he might act upon Clause 15 of the contract. Mr. Foley was a businessman. He looked up the contract, and there he saw these words: "If, after due time has elapsed in the opinion of the publisher, a book shall not be warrantable at its existing price, change of price shall be made in it at the discretion of the publisher or of the author, or both, or each, subject to the conditions of Clause 9. Turning to Clause 9, Mr. Foley discovered the words: "All questions of price, advertisements, binding, paper, printing, etc. shall be vested in Messrs. Towcombe, Bingo, and Platt, hereinafter called the publishers." He puzzled a great deal about these two clauses, and at last he thought, oh well, they know more than I do about it. So he just telegraphed back, yes. On the 1st of the new year, Mr. Foley got a most astonishing document. It was a printed sheet with a lot of lines written in red ink and an account. On one side there was, by sales, 18 pounds. Then there was a long red line drawn down like a Z, and at the bottom, 241 pounds, 17 shilling, 4 1/2 pence. And in front of this the word balance. Then the two were added together and made 259 pounds, 17 shilling, 4 1/2 pence. Under this sum there were 2 lines drawn. On the other side of the document there was a whole regiment of items, one treading upon another's heels. There was paper and printing and corrections and binding and warehousing, storage and cataloging and advertising and traveling, circularizing, packing, and what I may call, with due respect to the reader, the devil and all. The whole of which added up to no less than the monstrous sum of 519 pounds, 14 shilling, 9 pence. Under this was written in small letters in red ink, less 50% as per agreement. And then at the bottom, that nasty figure, 259 pounds, 17 shilling, 4 1/2 pence. And there was a little request in a round hand that the balance of $241, 17 shilling, and 4 1/2 pence should be paid at Mr. Foley's convenience. Mr. Foley, white with rage, acted as a businessman always should. He wrote a short note refusing to pay a penny and demanding the rest of the unsold copies. He got a lengthier and stronger note from Messrs. Towcombe and Thingamabob, referring to his letter, to Clause 9 and to Clause 15,